Hey there folks, Santee at the Arizona Ghost Raiders here. Jeff Milton, a good man with a gun. Was he ever? Yeah, we gotta look into this. Roll film. Author J. Evetts Haley once wrote, "The best of the indiscriminate killers became notorious outlaws, the best of the decent gunmen became great officers." When we talk about shootists from this time period, that line between bad guy and good guy was frequently pretty hazy.
If anybody here fancies himself a gunman, you're in the wrong town. There's only one killer in Fort Worth, and that's me.
Fine, I guess I'll just leave then.
The Old Westian we're talking about today was one of the good guys.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Jeff Davis Milton was born on November 7, 1861 in Florida to a prominent family. After the Civil War ended, bad fortune hit them. The father died and Reconstruction did a number on the Miltons. At age 16, young Jeff moved to Texas and worked odd jobs, eventually learning the cowboy way of life. He was always interested in chasing outlaws, and in 1880, he got his chance and became a Texas Ranger. After 4 years of service and a gradual move farther west, Milton took on the role of Deputy U.S. Marshal. This is when things get really interesting for him. Working with the famous Sheriff John Slaughter, the two chased the Jack Taylor gang to Mexico and eventually Contention, Arizona, where it culminated in a shootout, ending the gang's reign in the Southwest. Milton's accuracy and courage came into play with another gang in 1898, when he shot one member and captured the leader, Bronco Bill Walters.
The one and only Bronco Billy McCoy!
No, Bronco Bill Walters. Throughout this time period, Jeff Milton had other law-related employment as Chief of Police in El Paso and a position with the Southern Pacific Railroad.
There's only one law in El Paso, amigo. If you want to live, you must learn to shoot, quick.
In El Paso, he actually disarmed John Wesley Harden. Jeff walked right up to him in McLean's saloon and told him to remove his guns since they were prohibited. Although Milton knew of Harden's reputation, he stared him straight in the eyes, and old John Wesley relented and followed the law. That took a lot of saying, and later Jeff Milton witnessed Harden in action and said, "Harden is the fastest thing I ever saw in my life with a gun." During this time, Jeff Milton outdrew and shot an outlaw named Martin Morose in the heart, showing his abilities in life-or-death situations. On February 15, 1900, he was relieving another express manager at the train station in Fairbank, Arizona, when the Albert Stiles gang decided to rob the express car. The plucky lawman challenged, "If there's anything here you want, come and get it." There was a gunfight, and Jeff, wielding a sawed-off shotgun one-handed, wounded two outlaws. He also took a couple of bullets in the left arm. Before he passed out from blood loss, Jeff was able to toss the safe keys in between some mail packages. The damage was so severe that Milton lost the use of his arm. However, the bandits didn't get the loot from the express car. In fact, outlaw three-fingered Jack Dunlap eventually died from his wounds. This crippling injury didn't stop him, and he worked in immigration for the remainder of his law career. In fact, he holds the honor of being the first officer appointed to the U.S. Immigration Service Border Patrol. In 1932, Jeff retired and eventually ended up in Tucson, Arizona, where he lived with his family. He died on May 7, 1947. Milton was the real deal when it came to no-nonsense law dogs in the Old West, and in his own words, never killed a man that didn't need killing. If you're interested in knowing more about Jeff Milton, there's a great book written by J. Evetts Haley about his life, available to read for free. There's a link in the description field below. Well, folks, that's it for another episode. By the way, Ben Trawick, renowned tombstone historian, has suggested that good old Jeff Milton's ashes were scattered in the Tucson mountains, actually right around here. All right, thanks again for watching. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on down the trail. Hey there folks, Santee at the Arizona Ghost Riders here.